18th, and an email will go out about that probably after tonight. All right, I'd like to call this meeting to order at 7:06. And now we're gonna have roll call.
Jen. Aaron. Daniel. Jalen. Abram. Dave. Hillary. Kayla. Evan. Mara. Michael. Ahmed. Tyler. Jasmine. Maisha. Helen. Manny. Daisha. Cameron. Tyler. Tim. Grace. Haven. Nathan.
Trying to Senator President.
Diane.
Trying to Senator President.
Anyway. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. I apologize, y'all. Okay, so now can I please get approval of the minutes? It was sent out by Mama. Yes, Mason.
To add PM after 12 under 5 business more section for cancer tab.
Okay,
And period after group me under semester.
okay. Okay, Mama, so 12 PM. Oh, can I get any seconds on that, please? Okay, thank you. If you don't get it all the way, you can just ask him specifically what it was afterwards. Okay, all right. Okay, so now can I get one to approve the agenda, the minutes? Any seconds? Thank you. Okay, now can I get approval of the agenda? It was also sent out by Mama. Yes, Grace. Do I have any seconds? Thank you so much. Okay, now we're at student forum. Any students present and wishing to speak may speak at this time. SGA members may respond, but can only bring up new topics during senator forum. Are there any students here and wishing to speak? Okay, thank you. Old business, we do not have any. New business, we have a speaker today. We have Todd Sutton. I hope I'm saying the last name right. He's going to talk on the M365 migration. Can we get a round of applause for him?
Thank you very much.
Of course.
And thanks to you all for allowing me some time to come and speak to you tonight. I just wanted to give you a quick update on where we are in terms of planning for the migration, and then also run a date by you for student migration that we've worked through some of the campus leadership, and I wanted to bring that to you to get your reaction to that. So just a quick update. As you've probably heard, we are looking to move all faculty and staff over the weekend of April 21st. One of the reasons we picked that particular weekend, even though it's probably the least bad option we could have chosen, we needed to be able to get faculty through the migration and with the ability for us to assist them before they left at the end of the semester, because we do have hard dates to be able to get out of the Box platform as well as Google. And so that was the only date this semester that leadership felt worked. And so we're going to be moving some about 200 people ahead of that to test the migration process. I've been migrated. It worked actually pretty well. I knew it would work well, but it worked better than I expected it to. So that gives me, hope that we're going to make it through with this as little interruption as possible. But we'll be moving about another 200 people through over the next couple of weeks in order to prepare to be able to support the rest of the faculty and staff who are going to move that weekend to the 21st. You don't have to worry about your mail not being accessed by them that weekend. I know that it's a very important weekend before final exams. Faculty, they won't have a dark period in terms of the entire weekend. Whenever they migrate, their switch essentially will flip and their mail will go from being in Google to being in Microsoft. Similar experience when students move, you will get a mail message in Google that says this is the last message you're going to get here, and here's where you go to get your mail from here on forward. The migration process does bring over all mail, all calendar entry, all contacts, all of that. And so it will move over and it will be there. I can verify that is what happens. So faculty and staff will be moving over that weekend. As we looked for when to migrate students, I worked with enrollment services. We worked with the registrar's office, student success, student affairs. And essentially everybody wanted to wait until after SOAR because they didn't want students who were here during SOAR to be focused on a mail transition. They wanted them to be focused on the things you focus on during SOAR, which is registering for classes, learning about the campus, that kind of thing. So the earliest date we could choose to get past SOAR was June 30. And so that's the date we're proposing to move to migrate students. The good thing for student migration will be there's a lot less data in your accounts than there is for faculty staff. And so we'll be able to migrate all of our students, we think, over the course of that week. And like I said before, all of your mail will appear in the new location, all of your calendar entries, if you have any, we'll be moving data out of Drive, and it will all move over into the Microsoft environment. So that's the update. I mean, can I open it up for questions if anybody has any? Yeah, so I'd be happy to take questions if anyone has any. Yes. I mean, you can if you'd like, but the thing I keep telling faculty, because faculty are really, concerned about this migration, the thing I keep telling them, it's going to be disruptive because no migration is ever not disruptive, but it's not going to be destructive. And what I mean by that is we're not going to delete anything as we're moving it. So I would imagine it would be this way. We haven't really planned the student migration yet, but I can't imagine it's going to be different than what we're doing for faculty staff, which is after we migrate you, you'll still be able to log into Google and get things that are there that maybe, for some reason didn't migrate over. So, I mean, if you want to grab some things personally that you want to archive, you certainly can do that, but you don't have to because it'll all come over. The only thing I will say, Google Sites they don't migrate over. And so they will stay in Google. And so if you wanted to export those and archive them, you could, but everything else will come over. Question?
How will that work with the presentation between the faculty and staff?
Did you say on Box? Yeah, so we're actually on that weekend with faculty and staff, we're only migrating their mail and calendar. We're not migrating any of their Drive space yet. So all Box will continue to work as is, through the end of the semester. Over the summer is really when we'll try to focus on file space and moving that to faculty and staff. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I have.
Yep.
For some being there, time deactivated, then, was,
Yeah, we're moving to Outlook in Microsoft 365.
and the browser.
No, I mean, you can choose to use Bing if you want to, but I still use Chrome to access M365. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So we have, we're putting together quite a few resources now for faculty since they're obviously the first to go. We will have those same resources available. And so the nice thing is all of the in-person training that we're doing for faculty, we're recording. So we can make those videos available. But the other thing that we're looking to do is LinkedIn Learning. I don't know if any of you have ever looked at that, but Microsoft owns LinkedIn Learning, and their coursework around the platform is pretty spectacular. And they've got it chunked into 30-second, 45-second. If I want to add an email signature, you just go to that video and see that. So we're going to have that available within the platform for all faculty, staff, and students. So if you, for example, I want to take a 101 course on Outlook, we'll have that already curated into a course for you to be able to go through that way. So, obviously we'll be producing resources that are specific to UNCG if there's anything that, we need to do for that. And then we'll also have things like, virtual drop-in sessions. Once the semester starts again, we'll have, resources like that available for you. But I think LinkedIn Learning is probably going to get you about 90% of the way there. Yep.
Any more questions?
Yes.
So the first one here added as a student. So, what was the word?
Yeah. So, as you know, we're facing some pretty significant budget challenges at the university across the board, right? Yeah. And so last summer we were challenged to look for any ways that we could, we could reduce spend, right? And so if you look at our online platforms today, we're currently paying for Google, we're paying for Box, and we're paying for Zoom, but we get the Microsoft platform, which has all the same functionality for free we get it as a part of what we're already paying for Windows licenses, right? And so we had the opportunity to stop paying for 3 separate platforms for something that we already had access to, right? And so it was a decision made on budget. Typically, what you would do is you would look and you would say, okay, let's do a study and make sure it meets our needs and that kind of thing. But because of the budget situation we're in, it just made sense to make this particular decision. You know, I'll let you know, Google, you know, we've been a Google customer since 2006. We were one of the first 3 schools in the nation to go with them, and they've been free up until last year. And then they started charging all universities for Google Workspace for education. So that was, you know, over $100,000 a year that we were not paying before. And when you add that to Box and you add that to Zoom, I mean, it gets significant, right? And so we already have the M365 platform as a part of what we were already paying. So, yeah. Yeah, so Zoom is going to stick around until the end of the calendar year. So it will go through December 31st. And that is when Zoom will be decommissioned. So we got another semester. And the reason we did it that way is because we really wanted to work with faculty on the transition off of Zoom over to Teams. So, yep. Yes.
So there's lots of different work being done.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like to talk about the blessing and the curse of Microsoft. And what I mean by that is there's a lot within this platform. And I mean, a lot. The bad thing is there's a lot within this platform. So there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to know how to do. But for example, I noticed you all were using Google Forms and Google Docs, and that there's an analog for all of that over in Microsoft. There's Microsoft Forms. There is a video editing tool called Stream within Microsoft. I mean, there are a lot of features there. It has I don't know how many of you have ever used a doodle poll to find out when a group of people are free for a meeting. That is built into Microsoft. You don't have to use a separate product for that. So there is a lot within that platform, yes, that you'll have access to that you don't today with Google. It's just not quite, and this is, I'm editorializing here, but it's not quite as easy to just log in and start using, which is why we're really going to lean into user education. But if any of you have friends at ECU or Wilmington or Chapel Hill, they've all been using M365. So.
Any further questions? Okay, I guess if not, you could also reach out to him.
Yes.
If you have any other questions or concerns, and if that's all, then we thank you for coming.
Thank you all very much.
Okay, moving forward. So, actually, I have decided at the end of the Senate meeting, I will announce all the new members. And Erin, I'm sorry. Where's Erin at? Oh, she's over there. Do you want me to do it now or after? Because we're about to spend about 30 minutes on transition reports. Okay. Yeah, just so that everybody can get a good idea of who it is, since April 18th is a little bit farther away. All right. Oops. All right. Okay. So these are the spring 2023 elections results for the 101st session of the Student Government Association. So president and vice president is Mara Crenshaw, myself, and Awa May, she's in the back. Is Awa in here? No? Okay. All right. Okay, for sophomore senator, we have Tasha Brown, Jayla Richardson, and Amber Fairchild. Junior senator, we have Tim Fang, Alexander Ortiz, and Nevaeh Payne. Senior senator, we have Jessica Jenkins, Zaire McMacken, and Liana Slade. Graduate senator, we have Hillary DeMig and Kayla Perry. Did I say your last name? Okay. I'm sorry if I chop up names, y'all. Residential senator, we have Maisha Coffee, and then we have Marcel Pongozo and Frazia Siddiqui. I hope I said it right. Commuter senators, we have Maya El-Dabib, we have Fatma Oner, Ahmed El-Dabib, Samia Fawcett, and Derek Simbu. Simba, okay. And I'm gonna learn these names, trust me, y'all. I'm butchering it right now. Student Organization Center, we have Jalea Harrison and Alex Tostada. Or Tostado. At-large centers, we have Grace Sukiti, Kimberly Lopez, Oregon, Daniel Chang, Charlotte Bland, and Michael Garcia. Transfer Student Center, we have Crystal Anderson. Bryan School of Business and Economic Center is Mason Newcomer. College of Arts and Science Center is Madeline Good. School of Health and Human Sciences Center is Alyssa Odom. And School of Nursing Center is Fernando Cuevas. Thank y'all so much if you're here tonight. And like I said before, you are more than welcome to stay or leave, but please be here on April 18th. Okay, we'll move on. All right, now we're gonna do transition reports. Get out your laptops, please, if you have them, or your phone, whatever works for you. I'm gonna pull up on the drive so that y'all can see exactly what it's supposed to look like. Transition. Thanks for coming, y'all. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yes. Huh? They were passed. That will be in the next elections, right? Yeah, so next fall, we'll probably have them coming. I'm trying to pull up the transition report template. Why do they say 99 session? Do y'all have the one that says 100 and y'all's? Huh?
It's a title copy of.
Oh, okay. Okay. What?
It's the first one, Mom.
This one? Okay. All right. Let me rename that. Okay, so can all of y'all please just make a copy? Don't start typing inside of it. Transition report, template, 100th session. Okay, yeah, and just make a copy of it. And I'm gonna start working on mine now, but I'll leave this up. So basically, just to kind of give y'all idea of what to put in it. So like a summary, so the letter part would be like basically anything that you want them to know, like about yourself, about what you did, or like, I mean, any advice that you might have for them. Contacts would be anybody that you use as far as like collaboration, like if you were in contact with OIE, if you're in contact with CPD, if you're in contact with Dr. Craig or anybody like that. And then as far as accomplishments, it would be anything that was successful for you. So like if you, let's say that you planned an event or you went to a tabling event, or just talking about accomplishments as far as like just general things like blood drives or whatever. Ongoing projects or initiatives is a space for you to put things where you want things to be maintained or to be started up, or not started up, like just maintained over time. So example of that would be like the dining surveys or like blood drive things and stuff like that. Potential initiatives would be things that you want people to act on. So any ideas that you couldn't accomplish in this session, those would be things that you would put in this part. And then this part right here will be signed, and then we'll be using these to give to the new people. So please we're gonna take, I think, 20 minutes and we're gonna work on this. So take this time to work on it because they're gonna be due. Huh? Yes. Everybody in here has to do it. All, what? No, you can put it together. Yeah, because at last session I did that. Like I had a document. Yes, LaShonda. Yeah, so like just put the title above them. I did that last time. I did a separate one for my committee, but you don't have to do that. You can put it all in one. Yes, Michael. I mean, if you want to, you can. If it's easier, if you just want to make a copy and add those people to it, and then y'all all just put your stuff in, just make sure that you're specifically like putting everything that y'all all did together. Don't forget anything and put y'all, all of y'all's name on it if you want to do it that way. If you want to do it individually, I would encourage it too, if you did a lot more things, but yeah. But everybody is required to do it, including us and exec. And then these are gonna be due, the new session meeting is gonna be on April 18th. So I'm gonna say they're gonna be due on April 16th. But yeah, take this time to work on it, please. Do y'all want some music or y'all wanna be inside? Huh? Okay.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Yeah.
Can you play YouTube while you're streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, it's gonna be here. Well, no, actually, no. That one would be if you put share sound. Since you're not sharing sound, I'm thinking, wait, yes.
We're not sharing.
Sound. It don't matter. They don't need to hear that.
Oh, that's inappropriate. Goodbye.
Y'all, I know you don't have much to put on there, but basically.
Oh, wait.
What your role is. So like, for example, if I was, I would say, during this time, I'm trying to. I know you're not private, but able to put that in there. Things that you learned about them to know now. As far as like, things, of course, you could put, like, how I was supposed to go. As far as, rolling, you can say like, we have our. Yeah, and as far as treasure, just like. If you work with the business, it's on how they think, people say they like, how they do the investment, but they just like communicate with their advisor on their budgeting. Just for basically the base of the whole, you have to just like. Yeah, so for the technical initiative, you can say, like, there's an idea what's about moving federal to. Right. Yeah. Hold on, okay.
Girl, I figured it out, so.
In the for you folder, there's a folder with this report, that's where it goes. In the historian folder, which is under Ledford.
Oh my God, that's so many steps. Can we just make a folder in the like?
That's what it's organized for, the person who's supposed to get what.
Okay, so under exec board, under historian, click in the folder with transition. Thank you. Legislative. Oh my God, that was fun. Let's something. I say let's play it right.
Under limit.
It's
Under limit.
It's spring. No, I was thinking of you, but you're not spring anymore.
Oh,
So I had to keep it down.
Well, I. Well, I'm gonna apply for it if I don't get it, I'll be fine. I didn't want. Yeah.
Fine,
Now,
Why am I, what am I doing? I'm so sorry.
writing a letter.
What, the summary one? Like, last time, I just put like, my name is, this is my major, and I've been in HA for this long, and. Yeah, like, it's like all of the sections touch on what you actually need, so for that, you really just put like, I hope that you enjoy your time in this position or something like that. It's so simple, it's not very. Still, she said, like this, other strict on them, I don't know, this is great, places where I can put it on the 60 camera, there's so much people on there. But yeah, they're good. And then I believe in that. But I'm saying like, oh, I was saying, I was like,
What is not, getting it from today? One of y'all, I don't know that I'm on.
I'll put it, I'll put it. Yeah. I'll put it.
Okay, don't need any more.
No, you're good. I'm pretty sure about you. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. What was that again? Well, that's something else.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but oh,
Well, I would say probably better going to select from.
I guess.
If you think either, let me know. Maybe have like in help with that. How did you have
Like buffalo mac and cheese, like what's that?
I think there's like pork, chicken, on top of it, bacon. It'll be a thing of mac and cheese, like, probably, yeah. Okay, so April 24th, their SGA folks getting more, and then hopefully with Sana making that.
Oh, serious.
It's right. Okay, yeah, no.
So, that they all. They don't use it, they all. All them folks. I'm probably like. Oh, wait, so you say for blue wet, they don't. Okay. They don't like. Okay. So if they try to put down, take it off, I'm like. Okay. Okay. No, but I'm saying like, I need to let you know so that you could drive and also so, but if you don't drive, I gotta fix the heat in my phone, the 5 or 6 heat in my phone. I was gonna do that anyway. I was gonna do it later. So I don't know if the 6 person is going. It's supposed to be 7 of us, maybe. Okay, you. That's right, it's a double.
No, okay, say if I don't come. That's fine.
Yeah, and maybe it's supposed to not. It's yours.
Look, but look.
No, I don't know. She got it. Tonight, I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna try to find your puppy. Okay. If nobody wants to puppy, that's when the next step. Tomorrow, Cindy, probably, hey guys, I'm not gonna even make it. I've been anniversary. Bye. And if they know, I'm gonna say, you know what, talking about this. If y'all want to come in, right, you know, 5 days in advance. Okay, so you're in town. Yeah, I'm gonna be on. It's not, it's your birthday, right? Okay, right, right, that's what I thought. Um, yeah. Yeah. You don't have to do anything like that. Yeah. There's speeches that might be. Okay.
Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I would love to give y'all more time, but I know y'all, most of y'all trying to get out of here, and some people aren't even working on theirs. But anyways, it's due on, it's gonna be due on April 16th, and I'll send out a reminder on GroupMe, and I'll send out an email as well. And I expect everybody to have theirs done. We haven't even did exec council reports. What did I hear? Hey, what'd you say? I heard what you said, sir. No, I heard what you said. Okay, can I get everybody to go back to their respective? Oh, never mind, it's fine, it's right. Okay, exec council reports. Oz is gonna do an ASG rundown next Tuesday. Am I waving? What? Not really, not supposed to. I don't know if it's fine. Please. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so office hours still by appointment and by. Please. Office hours still by appointment / email. I'm accessible through either one of those. My cell phone number's up there. Don't contact me past the hours of 11 p.m. Thank you. What I've been up to, conduct team application and interviews. We did tabling last week in the EUC. That was last Wednesday. And then tomorrow we are prepping for our next tabling session. I hosted I Belong funding event, I Belong funding event through the new student transitions and first year experience. We did a student leader summit. So you can see those are all the people that came. So shout out to the new SOS and PALs. And then Alex, Ivan, and I are in the left corner, and we are the ones that hosted the event. I went to the mountains this weekend with my boyfriend, and then I actually took a break, which was really nice. So those are just pictures of me on some cool rocks. And then homework and lots of meetings, which is so fun. And then what's coming up, like I said, recruitment tabling. We actually just launched the application for conduct team. So if you're interested, I can send it to you. It's a Google form. It takes like 30 seconds to submit. But if you are interested in that, let me know. It's a great leadership opportunity, and you can either volunteer or be in a paid position. I'm working on my transition report, so started that 5 minutes ago. Italy planning, I booked my flight this week, which is money. End of the semester, thank the Lord, I'm graduating, and then homework and lots of meetings. This is a picture that I took at Country Park yesterday. Actually, I did not take that picture, but it's a picture from Country Park yesterday. And then my quote from Morgan Harper Nichols this week is, "Here's a little reminder to be kind to yourself today." Thank you. Okay, so my office hours is the same, phone number is the same, all that the same. Yeah, what I've been up to, exec council meetings, school and schoolwork and events. I've been apartment hunting. No, I'm not staying at the Vig. Well, if it's the last option. Ledge board, executive executive cabinet and ledge board applications are going out tonight at 8 p.m. They will be due on April 9th at 11:59 p.m. If you are interested in being in these positions or those positions in the back, please apply. And then I also won the election. We already congratulated me on that. So, thank you. And then this is just a picture of me last year on my birthday. My birthday's coming up. Yeah. The SGA meet and greet is going to be hosted by Jordan, and it's going to be on Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. They're giving out those delicious acai bowls from Boho Berries. So please go out and be supportive of her event. And then what's coming up, more exec council meetings. My 21st birthday is this weekend. I'm about to get lit. Preparing for the 101st session. And then the safety walk, there's a few more slots that are open. So please come out to that this Wednesday. Wait, this Wednesday or next Wednesday? This Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the EC lawn. Reach out to Jordan with questions about how to sign up and things like that. In addition to that, before I end off, I would also like to encourage y'all to go to Spartans of Excellence Banquet. That's going to be on the 24th at, what time was it again? 6 p.m. I would recommend a lot of y'all to come because a lot of y'all in here won awards, and also a lot of people in here are y'all friends, so y'all should go and support them. And then the other reminder is, what is it? The banquet is on the 19th. Please make sure y'all getting our outfits for the banquet and y'all have RSVP'd, as well as nominated people for awards. And the last thing would be just getting the transition reports finished, and yeah. Now we have Senator Forum. Any senator may speak for up to 2 minutes this time on matters pertaining to SGA. Yes, Mason. Thank you. Yes. Look, LaShawn is always gonna know. Yes, Michael. Dining survey. Look at Jasmine looking at me. Okay.
We got a good turnout of 6 of us.
It'd be like that at the end of the semester. Well, still shout out to y'all for having a good event. And for the dining survey, we're trying to get to 100, right? 100 responses. So please respond to that, y'all. I know a lot of y'all complain about dining all the time. So let's go ahead and get those responses in. Yeah, we need 25 minutes. Okay, anybody else? All right, now we're gonna move on. Announcements. Any member of SGA may speak for up to 2 minutes at this time with announcements they may have. Grace, I thought you were gonna have one. The blood drive, what day is that? Okay, the blood drive is April 11th. She sent out an email, so all you have to do is just type in Grace and it should come up. Please sign up either for the giveaway table or for the actual drive. Type in what? Oh, Victoria, right. Type in Victoria, please. But don't call her that. Okay, Caitlin.
Yeah. If you wanna come stop by or help out, just let me know. Pop out Come out from 12 to 2. Like Wednesday.
12 to 2 tabling on health and relationships. Healthy relationships. Okay, healthy relationships tabling, 12 to 2 next Wednesday. Okay, great. Send that in the group chat, please. Jordan,
I was gonna say, maybe Friday, my week, I have to take you off tomorrow, and there's gonna be people there, and y'all can maybe, on Thursday. We're giving out free acai, acai bowls from, Gary, your first, y'all come out, we're gonna have like a table, like, meet and greet, so whoever's there, like, students can come up, to actually like musicians, and then probably students engage, and, yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, 4 to 6, yeah, here, Thursday, 4 to 6, you know, yeah, exactly, thank you. And check out, thank you.
yes, definitely check your emails from Jordan. For the safety walk, it's really important for like accessibility things, like just making sure that like the sidewalks are even and make sure the buttons work on the things and stuff like that. And we just need to really get that to the police department so they can really work on those things, because I get a lot of complaints about that. So please come out to that. And then the boho berry stuff, the acai bowls are really good, I'm telling you. Who did I see? LaShonda? Sorry.
Well, like, this, so, you're actually not really doing, well, we're at the tonight, on, there's, what is the,
Astro dogs. I love Astro dogs, y'all. It's 100. April 5th, watching up, Astro dogs. She's gonna be there early so she can get an Astro dog. Send a reminder in the group me as always. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yes, Ren. Just need your support on that. Where's the creek cleanup? Do you know? Okay, so there's transportation there. There's transportation there. Oh, okay. And just, oh, okay. Okay. Wait, no, she didn't say, I mistook her. She did not say creek. She said street. You said creek. What creek? Which creek are you talking about? Oh, the creek is back there behind the music building. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. To be announced. To be announced. Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Great. Okay. Let's move forward. Adjournment roll call. Also, don't tell them we're out of here if you haven't. Oh, never mind. Good. Get it out. LaShonda, thank you. Should be on it for real.
Jasmine, Amber, Daniel, Janae, Damon, Abram, Oscar, Faith, Hillary, Kayla, Kennedy, Maya, Michael, Ahmed, Tyler, Jasmine, Maisha, Colette, Danny, Jaisha, Kimberly, Charlotte, Tim, Grace, Hayden, Zaire, Nathan, and Morgan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Okay, I'd like to adjourn at 8:01.